10. That was set back in 1974. That is amazing and hard to
really
get
is.
through that.
You know, the onset of the monsoon helps temper the heat. We get those thunderstorms around that mix down some cooler air. But haven't we been lucky this summer? All things considered, we closed the books on a July that had a normal temperature, although it was sure wet. By the way, we're going to cover that and more on our WGN weather newsletter that you can sign up for. It's a fun read. We have fun putting that together. Just go on our website, WGNTV.com, click on the weather tab and put your email address in, and we'll put you on the mailing list. You'll get that each day. Well, tomorrow begins August, our second warmest and second wettest month of the year, typically, a month in which the normal highs go from 84 and 67 down to 80 and 63. So a little bit of a drop. The days continue to shorten, but look what's happened to the dew points, which measure humidity. They were up at a top tier. It was really muggy on Friday. They crashed Saturday. We had a gorgeous weekend. We stayed that way today, and we'll be that way tomorrow and probably on Wednesday as well. It's 74 tonight here in Chicago. That's a beautiful temperature with a dew point that's only 56. That's comfortable. It was up 20 degrees higher than that on Friday. That's what helped fuel those vigorous thunderstorms. We had 74% of our possible sun today. There's a closer look at the area temperatures tonight. Some have gone down in the 60s. Ought to be a beautiful night for sleeping with the humidities under control and the winds on the light side. They're blowing lightly from the east where they're blowing at all. On the pollen front today, we still have high mold spores, but the weed pollen was moderate across the area, so we can deal with that. And the water temperature's nice. The beaches have been doing a land office business around here with the comfortable water temps. Blazing heat, 100-degree temperatures here. This is the flow that's bringing these monsoonal thunderstorms out into the Rocky Mountain states. Took Phoenix off the 115-plus list today, and these storms will continue to rotate around it, but none of them should affect us directly in the short term. There were big storms in Florida tonight, and you can see these monsoonal storms flooding northward out to the west. In our area, just scattered clouds tonight and warmth and moderate humidity is expected tomorrow. And we look for cloud coverage to be just enough to make the sky interesting. Little cumulus clouds there, a little cottony cumulus, but none of them expected to produce any big rains. There's a slight chance of a thunderstorm later Wednesday, mainly south of the city, and maybe one on Thursday. It's the weekend where we get some indications we might see some showers and storms, and we'll keep you posted on that. But temperatures will be above normal almost every day, but modestly so, and it looks like the humidities will be in the moderate range. 60s tonight, 80s during the day tomorrow. Look at the hundreds out in the plains, and 80s during the day on Wednesday as well. We'll see an uptick in the humidity later in the week, and that's when a couple of these little thunderstorms could invade our airspace. Till then, high pressure holds the rain at bay. You see these storm clusters being modeled and rotating around us. There'll be some downstate tomorrow, but we'll get just the blow-off clouds and stay in this comfortable 50-degree dew point air. The really humid stuff is in the dark green right out there to the west. Now, here's what's ahead. You'll see over the next 11 days, temperatures are within a degree or two of normal. So that means basically the temperatures last week were normal. This week will be normal, averaging out to that, and the same thing next week. And here's the way that looks on the 6 to 10-day outlook. Cooler than normal weather in the plains, but we're in between the warm weather and the cool weather. So that means basically 80-degree temperatures later this week into next week, and beyond that into the following week. Cool out in the plains, warm, maybe a little bit above normal here. But with this flow pattern, we're not going to get into the terrible heat. The heat dome seems content to stay there for the time being. Not that it won't make a move on us at some point, but it isn't going to happen right away. Here's how much temperatures were different than normal today. And you can see this broad area where the readings were within a degree or two of normal. So that's where you want to be this time of the year. If you can keep the humidity low, you've got a beautiful weather pattern, and that's what we'll have the next couple of days. Here's our forecast for tonight. Scattered clouds, comfortable, low temperature down to 63 overnight. During the day tomorrow, partly sunny, warm, lake breezes cooling the beaches. It'll be 80 along the shoreline, but 86 inland tomorrow. moderate humidities, east-southeast winds expected. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy, seasonable down to 65, and back up to 89 on Wednesday. A little more cloudiness. Could be a thunderstorm mainly south, but there's a better chance of an isolated thunderstorm in a spot or two Thursday. And it will get more humid later in the week. Thursday and Friday, that humidity will have ticked upward, and that could lead us into showers and thunderstorms later Saturday and into Sunday around the area as well. Well, some dramatic lightning shots from those storms Friday night keep coming in. Patty Reyes shows us the forked lightning which streaked across the sky over the Belmont-Cragen neighborhood here in Chicago, while Rudy Rodriguez offers us a gorgeous view of farm country, beautiful farm country out by Oswego, Illinois, and a lovely sunset. Ryan Latimer sends us this shot of threatening skies as storms moved over Kirkland, Illinois, while Michael Ackerman has another time exposure of that lightning Friday night. Looks like a group of strings in the sky right there. And Jenny Gabrenia had a beautiful view of the full moon over Romeoville. You can see it tonight as well. Denise Byhofer was up in Wisconsin, Sauk County, caught this rain shaft and a hail shaft coming out of the base of a thunderstorm, while Sis Veronica Lopez shows us the mammoth Ambletop thunderstorm she saw looking from the Franciscan Health Facility in Dyer, Indiana. That's a big thunderstorm. And here's Toby Large's shot over Schaumburg of the lightning. That lightning display was something else, to be sure. So were the rains and thunder storms with that. We
saw it driving home Friday night.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we'll not be driving through that tonight, guys.
Well, thank goodness.
I know.
Appreciate it.
Micah, see you later, guys.
Well, new pests flying around Los Angeles. There's efforts underway to keep it from spreading even more. Next on the News at 10.